Database view. Database view is a virtual table that provides the result set of a pre-established query command. So what that means, the database view is very similar to the table, but it doesn't store the real data. It just query the existing database table and shows you the result. It is very good for simplifying the development by creating the view. And in this lecture, I will show you different approaches to create the views in Visual Paradigm. Let's talk about the concept of database view first. You look at these moments, the photo album software we're going to build in this lecture, in this training. We have the photo showing. You can imagine the photo are showing from the photo table. And we just used 3 columns. The first one is the photo ID. The second one is the title, just the title of the photo. And the third one is the photo itself. And we just need 3 columns, so we don't need to query all the column out. To do that, we can create a view. For example, we call it DL photo view. Then we just need to got 3 columns. We just got 3 columns and showing in the view. So when you query on this view, you just got all the data you want instead of a lot of columns returned. To create a view in Visual Paradigm is easy. Let me just show you now. Here I have the entity relationship diagram showing the moments, our online photo album software database. Okay, now you see the table we created, the entities we already created here. To create a view, first of all, we need to show the data record editor. So you can click the action bar and show the record editor. Now you see the record editor showing on the bottom. And you can adjust the size by yourself if you like. Then we create the views. The view is similar to create a entity. Just create a view on the database. And then we name it DL photo view. Okay. And then you can click the plus sign in the view editor. To add the entity you want, you can use the search, the photo. And now just make it even bigger to see. Now you see we have the photo table showing here. Then we can decide which column we want to add. We want to add the ID, title, image path. You see showing here. Then you can resize the view to see what the column is inserted. Then you can see it's very similar to the table, include the columns you want. Then it is when you want to select for showing in the web page, you don't need to search and show in the album. You don't need to search in the photo table. You just need to query the DL photo view, the view. I just showed you to create a view for one table, one entity. But you can also use the view to grab the data from multiple tables that use the join. And this is another example. Can use the view. We're showing the photo. You see we show the title and also we show the uploader, the name of the member who upload the data. In this case, we need 2 tables. One is the photo and the member, these 2 source data. And the database view we need is a browse photo view. And now we need the data from both the photo and the member, the title, image path, and the name of the member to show into my view. So let me just show you how to create this view in Visual Paradigm. Okay, let's create the second view. Instead of create a view from the toolbar, you can do another way. You select the table you want to create a view. You can hold the control button to have a multiple select, or you can use the box to select 2 tables. And then you click the create view. Then you see the new view is created. Let's just name it. We name it browse photo view. Great. Let's just make it a little bit bigger. And we look at the bottom. You see, we already helped you to make the join. Because we find that the member ID and the ID is linking between them. We talked about this, the foreign key, in the previous lecture. Then we can select what we want. We want the photo title. We want the image path because we need to show the photo. And then we also want the member name. So it's that easy. Just create it. And there is one more advanced features you can use when you use the wheel. You can apply the filter to ensure the only relevant data you want is showing up in the wheel table. Let's just take another example. Say we suggest to show the recent photo. We just show up which photos we just uploaded 5 days within the last 5 days. So we base on the browse photo wheel to enhance to support the recent photo. You can see we have the upload date stored in the photo entity, which showing when you upload the photo. And then we can add this upload date to the browse photo wheel and add the filter to filter only the photos you uploaded within 5 days. Let's see how it works. Okay, we add the photo upload date. Now you see the upload date showing here. And then on the right hand side, you see the photo upload date. On the right hand side, you can set the filter. You see we have 4 filters. If you need, you can add more. And you can input the criteria you need. Say this is greater than 6 date minus 5, things like that. And the syntax you input here should be follow the syntax of the database you want to generate. The database will be used and will be generated when you generate the database from Visual Paradigm. Then from now on, when you query the browse photo view, then you will got only the photos you uploaded within the 5 days, within the past 5 days. Let's summarize what we talked about in this lecture. I'm introduced the concept of the database wheel and talk about to use the join to create a database wheel and to apply the filter to filter the data. Then you can get only the relevant data from the database wheel rather than you sort it out after you create it. Thank you very much for attending this lecture. See you soon in the coming lecture.